Hey guys, what's up? Tonight's Raw was definitely one of the better Raws of the night. Not one of the best Raws of the night. One of the best Raws of the year, I mean. It opened up with The Undertaker coming out and explaining why he is targeting Brock Lesnar, which is because he's sick and tired of Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman bragging about beating the streak. So he's back to get vengeance, which I was surprised on that being the reason why he came back, but... And then afterwards, after the promo, it's officially announced Brock Lesnar vs. Undertaker 2 at SummerSlam, which is going to be a phenomenal match. I can't wait to see that. That alone should draw a lot of buys and subscriptions to the network. But then we have Triple H realizing that it's going to make a lot of money for him with marketing and merchandise and stuff. He wants to make sure that Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar are not going to be in the building to potentially destroy the main event, and so he bars them from coming into the arena. And then later on you had Paul Heyman come out, or he showed up backstage, and Triple H and Stephanie were asking why he was there. He said he's just gonna go out and say a couple things to The Undertaker, which he did. So I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, we had a phenomenal Divas match between Charlotte, Ric Flair's daughter, and Brie Bella. I actually like Brie Bella out of Alicia Fox and Nikki Bella. I don't like the other two very much. But anyway, Charlotte wins with a figure 8, I think is what she calls it. Modified figure 4 leg. God, I can't talk today. Anyway, as I was watching her do that move, it dawned on me that it seems like she's alleviating some of the pressure when she goes up, in her upwards motion, than if she were to just stay down, but who am I to know? I'm just a fan. Anyway, Charlotte gets the win. Then you had... I'm not going to go through everything, just some of the highlights of Raw. You saw the primetime players lose to the Los Matadors due to distraction from the New Day. Then you had Paul Heyman in the ring delivering an awesome promo saying that The Undertaker can sell his soul to the devil, but his ass belongs to Brock Lesnar. And then as he finishes the Brock Lesnar in typical Paul Heyman fashion, the lights go out, Undertaker shows up, and before he can get his hands on Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar's music hits and comes out and starts attacking him, and it's all out brawl. And then you had some of the security come out and try to get them away from each other, but they start fighting again. Then the whole backstage locker room comes out because Triple H told them they need to also provide some additional security for out of the two so they don't ruin the match at SummerSlam. They come out, they can't get them apart very good. Then you go in commercial and you come back and they're still fighting backstage, and it was really awesome before Brock Lesnar was detained and taken away from police. So it's just an awesome moment. Definitely made Raw, I would say. But also, Seth Rollins came out, delivered a promo that he's still there. The fans were wrong on Brock Lesnar. And then John Cena interrupts him, and it looks like John Cena basically just inserted himself back into the title picture, even though he's already the United States champion. Which I think is a bad move on WWE's part, because he's a good mid-carder. He keeps that mid-card up there, being the United States champion. And so him and Seth Rollins get into argument in the ring, and so to me, that appears that's what WWE is going forward with for the championship-wise. We're going to be seeing John Cena and Seth Rollins possibly for the title at SummerSlam, which really disappoints me. It's excited to see some of the newer guys up there, the Dean Ambrose, the Seth Rollins, the Kevin Owens, hopefully, in the future. Even Brock Lesnar, he's basically came in around the same time John Cena did, but he's still a fresher face than John Cena is. John Cena's always been in the main title picture. It was nice to see him not in it. I respect John Cena. He's done a lot of good. He does a lot of charity, Make-A-Wish and everything. It's a special on ESPN tonight on that. At 6 p.m. I don't know if that's Eastern or Central Time. So I guess John Cena will be in that. And then we moved on to the main event, which was Kevin Owens, Rusev, and Sheamus versus Cesaro, Randy Orton, and John Cena. This, to me, was a pretty boring match. In it, Sheamus got hit by Kevin Owens, I think it was, on accident, and walked out of there. And then you had Kevin Owens walk out of there, so it was 3-on-1 with Rusev. And Summer Rae was out there, and right before the match, you saw Summer Rae smack Lana in the face. And so Lana comes out to the arena there and starts fighting with Summer Rae, which distracts Rusev. Rusev turns around, walks right into an attitude adjustment. Then he gets the swing from Cesaro. And then Cesaro flings them into the waiting RKO of Randy Orton to end the match. And I just realized I missed the Bray Wyatt Roman Reigns. Not Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper Roman Reigns match. Which wasn't really that good of a match because before it even started, Bray Wyatt was out there with Luke Harper, and then Dean Ambrose came out before the match started, being Roman Reigns' corner. It was a pretty long match, which was pretty boring to me. And it ended with Bray Wyatt interfering and then Dean Ambrose attacking them, all hitting each other and fighting with each other, and then it ended with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns on top, like it usually always does. So to me, that might be a possible match for SummerSlam. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. I don't know how much into that match I am. But biggest news of the night, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, into this epic battle, if you will, really setting it up for SummerSlam. I don't know if we're going to be seeing one or the other anymore. And I think we'll be seeing Brock Lesnar, but I don't know if we'll be seeing The Undertaker anymore until SummerSlam. But that is my recap video for tonight's July 20th? 21st? 20th. The 20th edition of Monday Night Raw from the Sprint Center in Kansas City, Missouri. So thanks for watching.